Well, what do we have here? If you haven't seen this already, King Charles has a new portrait, and it looks like he's burning in hell. Mr. King Charles is viral right now, so let's get into what this looks like. What happens when we mirror the picture of King Charles? Interesting. What is this? How about a close-up? What is this? Here's a couple more mirrored images. One of my faves. So what is this? Everybody's saying this looks like Baphomet. Who is Baphomet? Baphomet is a lower entity. Basically, he has the head and the legs of a goat, the body of a human, and the Church of Satan worships him. Baphomet popped out of nowhere in the Middle Ages, so whenever they had the European Christians and the Turks during the Crusades. But Baphomet is also related to the Knights Templar, so that's an interesting connection. What I also find interesting is that Baphomet is the symbol of duality. But let's question why this looks exactly like the mirrored image of King Charles right now. Because take a look at this, and take a look at this. But I also want to talk about the artist who created this masterpiece, which would be a UK artist, Jonathan Yeo. Jonathan decided to paint it red because it helped Charles' military uniform fade into the background. And I find this funny because he said he really wanted to get to know the subject, so he kind of created a minimalization of these visual distractions. And this is what he said he saw as a human being underneath. I mean, come on. I think Jonathan's subconscious is trying to tell him something that the rest of the world picked up on way prior to him. One person said, "I think this is beautiful, such a break from the traditional portraits," while the other person said, "I'm sorry, but this portrait looks like he's in hell." The internet is just having such a fun time with this. How about the portrait compared to Theo Carpathian from Ghostbusters? I just can't. Look at his face. I don't know what to make of this. What do you think in the comments? What do you see? And I don't know if you guys know this, but the Vatican is going to drop some information about the apparitions you're going to see and supernatural phenomena. So stay tuned for my video on that. Love ya.